Hey, Connect leaders, I hope you are having an awesome beginning of your week. I just want to encourage you that you are already doing an incredible job. 2 weeks ago, when we launched our Connect groups again, we had over 80 people in groups. That is 2/3 of our adult population. And honestly, it's the best start we have ever had. We want to keep going strong. We don't want to lose momentum over time. In fact, our goal from these groups is for them to continue to build and to grow. So keep inviting people, keep reaching out to your groups. I want to encourage you today to send a message out to your people and invite them to come in and be a part of your group again this week. Send out those reminders. They're so important. And maybe you saw a couple of new faces. I know Amy and I are inviting 2 new couples to our group this week. They're supposed to be coming, so I'm very excited about that. And always be on the lookout within your group for new leaders, people that can lead their own group potentially in the future. Starting in around August, we're going to be having that conversation to see if we have some people that maybe could start out more groups, because we want these groups to be multiplying over time. I wanted to share with you something that I probably should have brought to your attention earlier, and I apologize for that. I did mention it when we had our training night a couple of weeks ago, but every 3 or 4 months, there's going to be an extra week because we do have some of these 5-week months. And when that happens, it's going to require us to do a little bit of a reset. So what I mean by that is this week we have our Connect groups. Next week, we're going to have an open week where we don't have any activity because girls' night will not be until the next week. So this week is Connect groups. Next week, we're going to encourage the people in our church to do life together, to invite somebody over their home, to go bowling, to go to the park with their kids, to do something where people are doing life together outside of church and even outside of their Connect groups. Now, if you want to invite your people over from your group to do something fun, maybe a barbecue or any type of activity, that's completely up to you. Next week, we're going to probably do something like that at our house, just have some friends over and stuff like that. But I just want to let you know that for the sake of calendar, we're not going to be doing our every other week thing. It is going to bump it back by a week. Now, I'm sorry if this is throwing you off at all, but we will have a couple of these throughout the year. So I just want you to be prepared for that. And this way we can all be on the same page. So this week is Connect groups. Next week will be an open week where you can pretty much do whatever you want, or people can just have a break. And then the week after that, we will have girls' night. And the week after that, we'll get back to our Connect groups. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me and let me know. I'm happy to sit down with you with a physical calendar if need be and walk you through that. We will be passing out next month's calendar soon, just so that everybody can see that and know what's coming up as well. Guys, again, I'm so proud of you. You're doing an incredible job with these groups, and I'm praying for you that this week goes as well as it did when we started 2 weeks ago. And if it doesn't, don't beat yourself up. But it is up to us to keep the momentum and the excitement going by continually reaching out to our people, inviting them to come back, reminding them to come back, and then inviting new people to come into our groups. If you reach the place where your group is so full that you don't feel comfortable inviting new people, then let me know so we can begin to have a conversation about how we can start looking toward the future to help your group to multiply. And again, that's the goal of these groups. Now, when your groups meet, we have a couple of things that we want to focus on each time. We want to focus on relationships. So make your group as welcoming of an environment as possible. Get your people talking to each other. It's going to take a little bit of time for that rapport to develop, but it will come if you are intentional about it. Also, whatever study you're getting into, whether you're just studying right out of God's Word or maybe you're doing something from Right Now Media, really focus in on helping everybody in your group to get into God's Word and to learn how to read and how to study God's Word together. Make sure that no one is monopolizing. Ask good questions, get people talking, and then make sure you're spending that time in prayer. And if people do have needs, then I encourage you to follow up on those during the week as well. Reach out to them, get your group responding to them. there's nothing that makes someone feel more important than if their group surrounds them when they're going through a difficult time. All right? So guys, again, I love you. I'm so proud of the work that you're doing in this area. Let's keep going strong, and I will talk to you soon. If you have any questions, please reach out, and we can text or we can chat on the phone. We can do a Zoom message. If we need to, we can meet in person. I'm here to serve you. I want to see your Connect group be successful, because the more successful these groups are, the better our church is going to be, and the more solidified we are going to be as a unit and as a family. All right? I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.